This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
Hundreds of people walked through Moses Lake to support their heroes. People had a chance to experience the history of Grant County on Saturday.
Quincy's third quarter touchdown on a trick play and clutch defensive plays in the second half helped the Jackrabbits defeat Ephrata Friday night in the Battle of the Basin.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
Hundreds of people walked through Moses Lake to support their heroes. The Down Syndrome Society of Grant County held its fourth annual Buddy Walk Saturday evening. The event drew roughly 600 participants representing more than 38 teams. Society President Carrie Aronson said she was happy with the turnout, and the event is growing each year. The event spreads awareness of people with Down syndrome in the community.
And this event brings the community together to celebrate these wonderful individuals who can give back to our community so much.
The society honored firefighters and police as community heroes. Grant County Fire District 5 trucks and Moses Lake police cars were at the event, and officers and firefighters received awards during a ceremony before the walk.
And we refer to the loved ones in our life with Down syndrome as heroes. And so last year we had Spider-Man as our hero, so this year we have community heroes.
Placards with information about people with Down syndrome were set up along the course, and as people walked, they could learn more about people in the community with the condition. Vanessa Valdez, the society's treasurer, said she was excited about the walk. It was her second year at the event.
And we are very thankful to our community for all of the support.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Cameron Probert reporting. People had a chance to experience the history of Grant County on Saturday. Pioneer Day at the Grant County Historical Museum featured mock gunfights, a blacksmith, and a chance to look at the buildings and artifacts in the museum's collection. Pat Witham, the museum's director, said the museum holds the event every year before it closes for the season.
We've had a really good year, exceptional, and many foreign visitors as well as out of the county and the county visitors, and lots of school kids.
Inside the village, members of the Grant County Sheriff's Posse staged mock gunfights and organized a stick horse race for the children. Further down the street, Moses Lake blacksmith Kyle Leslie operated a forge and turned masonry nails into decorative hooks. The medium-duty industrial forge likely dates back to the 1920s, he said. The museum closes for the season on September 30th and opens again in May. For iFIBER 1 News, this is Cameron Probert reporting.
Quincy's third quarter touchdown on a trick play and clutch defensive plays in the second half helped the Jackrabbits defeat Ephrata Friday night in the Battle of the Basin. The first quarter was a defensive battle, the only points coming from the Tigers as the offense put together a solid drive, but had to settle for a field goal after a big third down stop by the Quincy defense. Ephrata nearly turned the ball over in the closing minutes of the second quarter, but with about 2 minutes left, the Tigers took a 10-0 lead on a halfback pass to the end zone. The Jacks quickly struck back as Schutzman connected with Caden Murphy on a deep pass, and then Schutzman takes it in himself to make it 10-7 at half. Skip to the end of the third quarter as Murphy takes a lateral from Schutzman and throws a perfect pass to Travis Harris to give the Jacks a 14-10 lead. Quincy would add a fourth quarter field goal, and 2 interceptions in the closing minutes would seal the victory for the Jacks, who had lost the last 5 matchups against Ephrata. This week, Quincy heads to Toppenish, and Ephrata looks to get their first win of the season against an 0-4 Wapato team.
Even though technically it's fall, we've got some pretty nice days coming up here in the basin. Hi, Jeff Slakey taking a look at the forecast from the iFIBER One Weather Center. Clear skies for your Monday and 85. That continues into Tuesday and Wednesday with clear conditions and the low to mid 80s. Thursday, partly cloudy and 79. Clear skies on Friday. Into the weekend, the 60s. This look at the forecast is brought to you by Barry Motors. Located in Ephrata, Wenatchee, and Moses Lake, Barry Motors is one great place to buy a car. For iFIBER One News, I'm Jeff Slakey.
This is iFIBER One News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at ifiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.